Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to PvP League week number 8. Now, we weren't sure if it was week number 7 or week number 8, but I'm pretty sure it's week number 8. We're here again, like every Sunday. And of course, I'm joined as usual. Yeah, it's good afternoon. What is it else? I'm usually, I'm joined by no one else than the one person we all love. You know, some people might hate him, but we usually love him. And he's very charming and very good sounding. I'm, of course, talking about Iceflux. Good evening.
Good evening. I thought you were doing like a little remix earlier or something.
A remix? Oh, because, yeah.
All jumbled up.
Yeah, I forgot for a second how to speak.
Sweet. So it looks like they're getting ready to start straight away. Makes a change. So, what's new this week? What was the season standings from last week?
What did we have last week?
We had a lot of, I think it was a ton of Explorer v Nobles and Saint v Noble fights.
Yeah, I do remember that exactly. And we had also 2 gladiator fights.
We did, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately only 2. I love seeing gladiators fight. I don't know why. You never know the ending.
Yeah, gladiators do a lot of damage, so...
Yeah, Ice is a bit quiet. Yeah, you're right. You're like fluctuating a little bit in the volume.
That's a shame.
Hold on. Let me boost up Ice a little bit.
It's probably because I'm not actually at my PC.
There you go. Now you're a bit louder.
Sweet.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the feedback. If you guys have any feedback, if anything, you can't hear anything or whatever, let us know. How can you see the HP of another player? Well, let me just say we have special capabilities that other people do not have, and we cannot disclose the information on how we do that. Right, so how's it looking? We're getting the first code, which is phone. So in case any one of you wants to participate, you have to DM Ragson with the word phone. So we're currently, the moderators are currently gathering people. Perfect. And now, you know what I forgot? The same thing that I usually forget. Besides the timer. Flow League. There you go. I remember the website name this time.
Well, after week 8, I would have expected you to remember the website.
There you go. And this is the ranking looking from last week. We have Eisen on the first spot with 17 wins and 2 losses. It's incredible. It's incredible. I wouldn't have expected to see a sniper on top. I would have expected to see some, a noble class on top. So I'm very surprised.
Well, you got to remember, Tenno wasn't participating every single week, so there were some weeks where Eisen was there and he probably felt a lot more comfortable with the other nobles. It could be the fact that only Tenno really gives Eisen the run for his money.
Yeah, could be. But on second spot, we already have Tenno, followed by Lancia, Iron Judger, and then our lovely excavators, Iwon and Nobi.
Yeah, and as you can see here, the excavator class doesn't seem to be doing that well.
See, that's where I say that excavators are not the best PvP class, admittedly.
For sure. I think they just lack too much MP. Like, if they had more MP, they could probably do a lot more.
Yeah, I think that's one of the main issues. But the other issue is also, I think they are not really made to... they don't really have burst damage. They don't really have a high damage combo. That's the problem. They only really have Crimson Dust to sort of do damage, I guess.
Sure, well, the good thing in the PvP League is that no one is allowed to use any sort of pots or antidotes to get rid of Crimson. So the only class that's really not that affected by Crimson is probably Saints. Just because of Cure. If anyone actually skills that point. True.
No one actually does it, I think. But it looks like we do have the participants for the first round. Now, how many people is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19 people.
I counted 20.
Then it's 20. 20 people for the first round. 21,
Plus
22,
XG.
23. 23 people. That's more than the whole Bergrun server has on players.
Shot fired. Wow.
22 people.
Can someone just, snip that or clip it and just put it on the DE channel, please?
Well, 2 weeks ago, we were moderating the Bergrun PvP league. It was like eight people fighting. It's like 4 matches. It's quite a difference. It's amazing.
Well, maybe DE just don't really want to do PvPs much. Maybe they just want to focus on the PvE side of the game. Yeah.
So, guys, Icelux and I, we had this discussion earlier today, before we started the stream, that Bergrun might be a little bit more focused on PvE, whilst Lux Plena is more interested in PvP. Do you guys have any experience with that? I think both servers are as interested in PvP as PvE, but I could be wrong. So do you guys have any... if that's the case, that Bergrun just doesn't like PvP as much as Lux Plena? Either way, we already have the first one. It's iWinJudger versus Vegan.
Oh, and
yes.
This is the guy who refuses to
Yes.
attack back. He is basically a giant meat shield.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting to see if he actually fights back today, but
I don't think so.
I wonder if he will stick to his draw strategy.
And there we go. First fight going on.
Oh, he's attacking back this time.
Oh yeah, he is. Was?
He's trying to. I think he's definitely getting his angry face on today.
Breaking the tradition. Oh, he is attacking back. At least he's trying.
Well,
Salad
I think
power.
last week we saw Vegan was actually holding his ground really well. He was always, managing to heal and sustain himself. So it was always the case of he was actually attacking back. He probably could have won a lot of the PvPs by now.
Yeah, probably. But Judger is giving him a really hard time with the non-stopping incoming damage.
Absolutely.
And
we have got someone in the Twitch chat who just said they think they're not interested in PvP League. They just want to chill. So the Burr server seems to be a bit more of a chill server.
Yeah, that could be. That could be. And there is the Armor of Light gone, and Vegan just eats the damage in this case, which...
It was close, though. If Vegan was able to survive that, though, he probably would have won, because iWinJudger was very low on mana, and he probably didn't have enough HP to convert to mana very easily.
Yeah.
At a good rate anyway.
Vegan, we see your effort, and we appreciate it. You're doing a good job.
I think if you had some, you had more meat, you would have been strong enough.
Few more proteins. Right, so next match, Eisen versus Tatsumaki-chan. Oh, alright. Eisen crashed, apparently. Oh, there he is. So that's 105 sniper versus sniper matchup. Look at that.
Sniper matchup's always quite fun. It's just like whoever can do glass cannon and all the damage first. It's literally just a mirror.
Did he? Oh, okay, yeah. He is. All right.
Everyone will literally just be doing the same skills and everything.
Yeah.
But generally, this comes down to who can do the most damage, who can do the most damage output. I mean, slowing the enemy doesn't really help in this situation. I believe sniping just missed, and
no, sniping hit.
Everything.
Sniping hit. In this case, it hit. We just see that Eisen has, let's say, a higher amount of damage output than Tatsumaki does.
Well, that was a very quick win for Eisen, who's clearly making a statement here today.
She has no equipment, does she not?
Let's check this.
No, she does.
They have equipment.
Yeah.
It's very +4 and +7 equipment, but it's still equipment. I
It's
mean,
93, 69, 101. Yeah, it's decent.
It doesn't matter what level equipment they are, it's still equipment.
Of course. Right, so next match we have Lancia versus Rebecca. So that's a Magic Knight versus an Excavator. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, and I mean, the last time we saw an Excavator v the Noble, the Excavator played it pretty much perfectly and actually nearly got the win. So
yeah,
we do know an Excavator can actually win this matchup if they play everything perfectly. Which it seemed to be going quite well. You got the poison, you got the crimson.
What Rebecca will want to try and do is keep their distance from Lancia, so Lancia cannot regenerate HP. But there comes the shade, and now of course Lancia's just gonna pull out the entire combo. And we'll see if that's enough to kill Rebecca, which it is not. So Rebecca goes in with a few stuns, a few damage outputs. I'm expecting, yep, there it is, the Crimson Dust.
And in this situation, the Noble is most likely going to be teleporting away, trying to wait for Crimson to end.
Yep, but Rebecca is running out of mana and HP. And there comes the stun. If she can bring out Curse Burst combo, there it is.
And that's a win.
There it is, yeah. That burst combo did the win.
Yeah, so again, it was pretty much down to Crimson. Pretty good. I think the Noble could have won that quite easily if he just CC'd the Exca a lot earlier when he was in Crimson before.
Yeah.
But end of the day, the Exca did take the win.
And next match is I1 versus Mace. So that's 105 Sniper versus an Excavator. Oh, I love this matchup.
I don't know if, you know, there's been some name changes or there's a lot of new people at level 105 now. I've never heard of Mace before, so
I agree.
It'll be interesting to see how he does.
Absolutely.
Excavator Sniper matchup though, this is basically... It's basically going to be a lot of fun. It's all going to be down to just mind games. You get the Crimson, you got to delay it, and a lot of
burst shot just missed.
Combos here.
And I1 just doesn't use Crimson Dust. Maybe he doesn't have it skilled.
Maybe.
It's her first time today. Okay, so it's May's first time today apparently. And it looks like I1 is just doing a lot of stuns and just pushing out the damage towards Mace. Mace doesn't really have a chance right there. And there comes the win for I1.
Yeah, in that situation, I think I1 was hitting everything and Mace was missing quite a few skills against I1.
I saw the sniping, the burst shot missing. I didn't catch anything else missing. Now, Lickin versus Arlequina.
I think no matter how we say the name, it's incorrect. I think we need them to pretty much spell it out to us. No, so we got Shaman VCM. And as you can see, the Shaman is mostly running a com build, and the CM looks like it's running mostly a Wiz build. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how this one plays out.
Yeah, looks like Lickin is waiting for the Armor of Light to run out, as it is very advisable to do so. But here comes the full combo with the Shade. Oh.
Now, surprisingly, I kind of understand that they use the Shade there to help waste some time and get some damage off, but I don't understand why they wouldn't just try to wait for the Armor of Light to run out, and why they would just use that. Because what this means is that when it comes to the cooldown or Shade to come back up, by that point, the Shaman would have done a lot of damage up it probably. Oh, and they're running towards the ground. This is going to make things a lot more confusing.
Yeah, so Lickin was teleporting a lot back and forth to probably try and avoid Arlequina, but...
got the stun, got the touch of death, and that's all the mana of the CM gone.
Yep. So
CM is forced to basically recover just to do some damage now, and
I think Lurch just missed. Yeah, Lurch just missed. So Lickin is in big troubles now.
low mana, missed everything. This is not looking good.
There comes the slow, the
and
stun.
stopped.
And that's probably going to be it, yeah. Very well played from Lickin.
Who says CM's OP?
Right. Clearly, shamans are OP.
Yeah. I think the big changer was when they landed the stun, they got the touch of death, and they got a few skills off. The damage output was 5,000.
That's incredible.
That was 5k MP, and they got 2 to 3 hits off. That was literally the entire MP pool of the CM.
So
we got a correction.
Lickin. That's what we're saying, Lickin.
Lickin or
Lickin. Like, yeah.
Lickin.
So we have Tenno Pain versus I Need Love. Oh, Gladiator. I love Gladiator fights. I said Lickin? Lickin. Oh, right. Thank you. So yeah, what do you think? Who's going to win?
I personally think Tenno will win this one, but it can be a bit surprising as well because
this is hilarious.
Tenno's like, I don't want your love, just stay away from me.
Wow, that was perfect time teleporting right there. Wow, that was hilarious.
Just imagine an angry gladiator running towards you and just continuously dodging.
Tenno Pain just used a potion.
Oh.
Yep. Very unfortunate. We had that twice last week, didn't we? Where people accidentally used potions. Guys, remove it from your skill quick bar, please.
It would prevent all these, these losses that should not happen. Personally, rules are rules, so it's going to be down to the moderators if they wish to do
They already decided I Need Love wins.
There we go. You got to remember, guys, the rules of the league are the rules. If you use a pot, it will be the end of it. I would highly recommend taking your pots off.
Yeah, please take it off your quick bars, please.
On another note, that means I Need Love has just destroyed Tenno's unbeatable win streak.
Oh my god.
And as Tenno was second, that is a massive point boost going towards I Need Love.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate. And now we have to see Sicario versus Terramoto, but looks like the Sicario is not here.
Yeah, I don't seem to find them.
Yeah.
Maybe they crashed, maybe they're just logging in. But I think we are going to wait till the end of the first round in case they do come back. And we'll proceed to the next one.
Lonery versus Danielle B.
Now, that's another Gladiator incoming. Gladiator for CM. Now, Lonery's got quite a lot of horsepower behind him, so I have a feeling the Gladiator's going to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, the Gladiators do have the advantage that their auto hit once they get up to their opponent is massive. But a disadvantage, of course, is Danielle, provided he does it properly, can teleport around all day, slow his opponent down, and Lonery could never reach him to do any sort of damage.
You say that, but if you time it correctly and you teleport away whilst the Gladiator is using Bloodthirst, it would actually pull the Noble to them, even if they just teleported. So there is a way to counter that as a Gladiator.
Very true, yeah, very true. But it's a bit of a lucky guess if that happens or not. But looks like
some people may be able to read the other person and be like, "You're going to use teleport now."
Looks like Danielle is on an HP build. He has a lot of HP.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got 33k HP. It looks like he's gone mostly con, but he's got some MP from the looks of it.
So it looks like a mix build, perhaps 2 con, 1 whiz.
Yeah, and what you can see is that was a lot of his first combo on to Lonery, but the damage output didn't really hurt Lonery much, and because he's changed his set to a HP recovery set, he's pretty much regained all that HP back.
Yeah, and as you can see, Danielle is having a hard time pushing out any damage. Lonery just doesn't care at all. And there comes the stun.
Yeah, this is the hard thing with the Gladiator matchup. It's just the fact they've got a lot of con usually. They've got a lot of HP recovery. So if you give them time just to recover the HP, they're going to recover a good 2,000 every 2 seconds.
Yeah, and not just that, they also have a lot of defense, especially with their shield equipped.
Absolutely. I mean, one disadvantage is the Gladiators do have a lot less mana than most classes, so their mana pool is like 4,000 or 5,000, which is
At
extremely
max,
low.
yeah.
But their damage output from an auto attack is a good 4k damage, so they do hit hard.
And they also have the, what's it called? Shield Bash, which lasts 5 seconds, or is a stun that lasts 5 seconds, which is...
Yeah, they get enough time to sit down and recover HP and MP for 2 times.
And it looks like we have a sniper without equipment.
Yeah, so it looks like they could be just hiding their equipment, for all we know. We'll have to check after the matchup, but it looks like they are just running around and... yeah, no idea. No, it looks like they are trying to ring out. And that's an instant ring out. And if we check the equipment of the person, yep, they were running no equipment.
Alright.
It looks like the moderators have decided to ban this player for the rest of the season.
Yep.
As unsportsmanship-like and trolling in an event.
Now, 2 weeks ago, Revengation and I, we had this sort of discussion if people without an equipment are breaking the rules or not, and it's a hard thing because some of them may just have, you know, sold their equipment. Maybe they're inactive players who sold their equipment beforehand, but they decided, hey, I want to participate in the PvP League. And I'd say as long as they properly try, it's valid to some extent. But of course, that's always down to the game, or sorry, to the moderators of the PvP League to decide.
Yeah, so in this situation, in my opinion, you know, it's very easy to quickly get some equipment for the NPC and quickly make it +3 or something. Now, regardless if you don't want to do that or you can't do that, as long as you're actually showing some sort of intent to PvP, as long as you're trying your best to PvP, I don't see an issue.
Exactly.
But if you're just going to, like, you know, just run around and not try to actually fight back and not try to PvP, then there's no real reason to participate, is there?
And looks like there's another player who's banned from the PvP League. I don't know why. But we'll just keep going. So next match is Ragson versus Sanji. Ragson being one of the moderators.
Yep, maybe we'll find out a bit more information to why they decided to ban Giiku GS2. But yes, we have got Ragson versus Sanji, and this is the Battle of Nobles, MK vs M.
Oh, looks like it was due to flaming or something.
Yeah, so no a Court Magician v Magic Knight. What do you think of that matchup?
It's probably the same thing like Sniper versus Excavator. I would say it probably comes down to who has the first hit, as in who does the combo first, maybe?
I do agree. Obviously, Sanji's just done their entire combo, and yeah, that was only half the MP, so even if Ragson does survive the next combo, he could end up with no MP.
Exactly. And MP, as we know, is very important for noble classes, so it depends on how much damage Sanji can pull out now. Oh, looks like some of the damage is coming through.
Yeah, and don't forget the damage overtime effects do tick down the MP as well.
Oh, okay, but the damage over time, yeah, just got him right there. Yeah, just as you could see, like as soon as protection of mana, was it protection of mana? Yeah.
Yep, that is correct.
Is off. It's just a matter of 3-4 hits maybe from Sanji, and the HP is down, and that was a win.
Absolutely, and these matchups you always usually see them teleporting around like crazy, trying their best to get the first hit on the shade or the lure. Looks like you're being called power in the chat by NOS Zone Gaming. Didn't know you were power, Celty.
My power level is over 9,000.
Oh no, that's still very weak though.
By the way, we banned them both because they are without stuff, says Ragson, who's one of the moderators of the PvP League. Okay.
Okay, it looks like having equipment, or at least some equipment to a good level, is required.
He put off his armor while in PvP, that's why he was banned. Okay, they're probably the same player and they're trying to troll. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's a player trolling a little bit, which is obviously not tolerated or welcome in any form in the PvP League and in Florencia. So, yeah, they got banned for this and next season.
I think what people need to remember is that the more you actually try to participate in these, the more likely these sort of events will keep on going. And if people continuously try to troll them or ruin the events, then it's what ends up stopping the events.
Okay.
We have got a gladiator versus a sniper though right now.
Yes, we do. I Need Love with his second match on this round, so that means that's probably the last match for this round.
You got to admit he's getting a lot of love this round.
He is, and he just regenerated all the damage that he took back. It's gonna be a hard time for Lobogos.
I mean, that's the scary part of the gladiator. It's like if they just use shield bash, they sit down, and they got all their HP back, and it's scary when that happens. It's like, I can't even damage you.
But shield bash just missed the stun on Lobogos. He just used it a second ago. And there comes the second shield bash. This time worked, and there comes the damage output: 5k, 2k, 5k, and that's it with Lobogos.
That's it.
That was 5 to 10, 12k in a matter of like 3 seconds.
And that's the thing of Gladiator. Their damage output is probably one of the strongest in the game.
Yeah.
The only downside to that is their entire damage output combo uses a good 90% of their mana.
That's true. So that wasn't the last match. We still have one match, which is the Sicario versus Terramoto, which I believe was the match that was postponed because one of the participants was not here. And looks like the Sicario is still not here, so that's probably going to be an auto win for Terramoto. Yep.
Looks like it indeed, yeah. So that will be the end of the first round.
Yes, sir. Now, let's have a look on the list. Let me just refresh it real quick for you guys. And there we go. So, Tenno Pain, unfortunately, with a loss now. Guys, remove your potions from this quick slot, please. It's so unfortunate when this happens. We had it twice last week. We already had it once this week. Well, so we have Eisen with 18 wins now and 2 losses. I win Judger on with 9 wins. I won. Who won the match? Yes, they did. 11 wins now. And you know what? I just came up with a brilliant idea what Flow League needs. You know, usually when you see rankings, they have like arrows pointing up or down, signifying if
they've gone up or down.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what Flow League needs.
Yes, that would be quite helpful, I guess. I mean, you could just do like at the end of the week, maybe do an up or down arrow.
Why not after every single match?
Yeah, you could do, but yeah, you could do.
Well, I'm gonna hit up Jeremy with that idea. See what he says.
As you can probably see in the ranking, though, they're very close. Like, there's a nice between 2nd place and 5th place. They're very close together in the points.
They are indeed.
And from 7th to 11th, they're not that far behind either.
Yeah, it looks like everything is kind of getting balanced out.
And 1 loss from Eisen. If Eisen loses 1, he will lose a good amount of points. So there is still every chance to catch Eisen up or even knock him down to 2nd or 3rd.
Absolutely. Comes a stream for Bergroon. Yeah, I guess you're asking if we're making a stream for Bergroon. Currently not planned.
If we, the thing is, if we do a stream for Bergroon, we're going to have to speak German. So that would instantly mean Celti does it alone.
We don't have to. Revengation and I did it Bergroon in English.
I would have thought it would be better to do it in German. As it's German.
Now, that's the problem. So you guys maybe have also an input on that, because I'm a big fan of including you guys, obviously. So you guys give your opinion on what I'm about to say. So when we do Bergroon, we were talking if we should do it in German. But I said the problem is, even if we do Bergroon, we have a lot of international viewers. And so it is a bit, from my perspective, a bit rude to leave those people out who I'd say watch pretty much every week, every Sunday, it'll be rude to start speaking German and leave them out, you know? So if you guys have any, you know, if you guys are fine that we speak German for, you know, 1 week every now and then sure. But my plan is for the next season of PvP League to find some sort of way to make Bergrun and Lux Plena stream commentary happen. I just don't know how yet, but I'm still thinking of doing that next season.
I can see an idea of how we could do that.
Hmm?
I could see an idea of how we could make that work. Well, if one of us is on the Bergrun server and one of us is on Lux server, and then we both have them both up at the same time, we can focus on one at each interval, or every now and then we can switch over which one we're focusing on.
Oh, so you mean as in like we do both at the same time, but we switch back and forth?
Yeah, I don't know if that'll make things confusing. I don't know if
probably
that'll be
would.
a good workaround.
Probably would. I mean, again, there's many solutions we can think of, and hopefully until the next season we find a way to do that.
Absolutely.
But as it stands right now, we're doing Lux Plena.
I mean, someone in the chat just said in Germany we have English in school, so this could be a very good lesson to learn English.
I mean, I had English in school in Germany. School English is just about fine for a normal conversation.
When I did English at school, it was all about poetry, and I just fell asleep.
Oh
every
yeah,
single class.
same.
I was just like, I don't want to learn about poetry, and I just kept getting kicked out of the classroom.
Did you guys also have globalization?
I think so. I fell asleep in that class too.
We had like huge topic, globalization. It went on for months, and it came back. So we had it like, I think in the first year, and it came back in the third year as well. Felt like that was the biggest topic in the school, as in the English class.
Yeah, I never liked English.
No?
I mean, why do I need to learn English when I speak English?
We're doing like deep English conversations. I mean, no, we had a lot of subjects. You know, that was just one of them. We had a lot of subjects. The thing is, I loved English class because, well, as you guess, I can speak English a little bit, and I just always rocked the class. I always had the best grades.
It's a bit of showing off there.
You know.
Salty with the flex, indeed, yes. Cool, it looks like we got the first match of the second round underway, though.
Yes, we do. Lancia versus Mace.
What's it? Mace. Mace.
Mace?
Mace is always M-A-C-E, isn't it?
Yeah. Mice?
No, Mice is M-I-C-E. Mace? I don't know.
Micah?
Then that should be a K, surely. Literally, like, trying to say some of these names is just out of my brain today. I couldn't even finish that sentence off.
Could you please target Lancia?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. And cool. Yeah, so that Ice Shield didn't go down with the initial combo from Mace. I'll just say Mace now. And now Lance is, of course, bursting out the combo. It's going to be interesting to see if that's going to be enough, but Mace survives the first combo.
And again, Mace is missing a lot of the skills.
Yeah.
That's 2 skills in a row they've missed. The Frame Splash and the Vision.
Ooh, sniping's just missed. Very unlucky.
This is similar to what happened last time. Mace was just not landing the skills.
Yeah.
So I think Mace is missing a lot of hit or some sort of mostly hit rate.
Looks like something weird is going on right there. Question mark.
It looks like Lancia's having some sort of issues.
Yeah.
He looks to be back now. There we go. And I don't know if Mace was being sportsmanlike and just not trying to kill Lancia.
Yeah,
there,
I think they were, yeah, because they were just doing
but
auto hits.
kudos to Mace for actually, giving the chance for his opponent to actually come back.
Mace wins?
But Mace wins.
Yeah.
It was all planned all along. How did you do that? That you can see the HE from the enemy. How can I do that? So unfortunately, there's no real way that you guys can do it. It's something that we're able to do because we have some sort of special power. And yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Exactly. So looks like Ragson acknowledged that Mace was just doing auto hits. And I mean, Mace could have easily won that PvP while Lancia was away or had a crash or whatever that was, to be honest. So yeah, it's a bit, weird, but that's how it is.
There we go. We got Terramoto v Danielle B next.
Yes, sir.
Priest. I always like priest matchups. Like it's always quite satisfying watching a priest to survive all the damage.
It is. But then you also start wondering who will be able to bring him down.
Well, yeah, but it's just fun, when you get a CM or you get a gladiator to do all their damage to the priest, and the priest just survives. And it's like, seriously, can this priest die? Cool. Looks like we're underway. I think.
Or not. We are. Yeah.
Oh, look, they are underway. It was a bit of a weird start. I was a bit unsure.
No, Danielle B is probably not going for the full combo with Shade initially because, well... Oh, never mind. There it is. Oh, wait. Terramoto doesn't use shield. The Armor of Light, sorry.
This could be planned. I don't know if he was trying to hold on to it until later. But if that is the case, I don't think they're going to recover enough HP here to survive a second on sort of a combo.
It's going to be a rough time.
Yes, that was a big misplay to not do armor flight at the start. And he's down to 10k HP, so this is not looking ideal for Terramoto right now.
Oh, he used it before the start of the PvP. Oh, so he didn't have it ready. Well, what a day today.
Wow.
Oh boy, this is great.
So if it isn't about using pots accidentally, it's about using a skill before PvP. I mean, I guess it is Sunday. No one's really thinking properly on a Sunday.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Oh, this is hilarious.
Tenno back against Lickin.
Both very strong players.
Yes. Now, will Tenno remember to remove his pots this time?
Tenno, please.
You get the reminder, don't use pots, guys. Come on. Tenno's probably just quickly making sure all his pots
Okay, they did.
There we go. So, they both have very similar builds. They both seem to be Wiz related. So I think this is going to come down to whoever can land the combo first.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Symmetrical. The ice ball, the teleports, and Lickin has landed the shade first. Now, is the damage there? And I don't see damage.
Me neither. I don't see it coming.
I think they did damage, and Tenno just healed all that MP back up in like no time. And now it's Tenno's turn. Tenno's like, let me show you how to really do damage. Going with the Fireball, going with the Wrath, and he is just destroying the mana.
And looks like he's one of those CMs that also has Magic Knight builds. Skills.
Yes. It's like that seems to be the more popular version. People start skilling that up or putting a few points in that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does make sense for a PvP build.
It does. They could be more focused on PvP. Unsure. As a lot of people know, sooner or later level 110 will come, so would have thought more people will go for PvE again.
Yeah, but it's still not here.
So, Sanji v Ragson. Another Noble v Noble. again, this comes down to probably whoever lands the combo first. But with the last one, we just saw Tenno just surviving the damage like it was nothing. So it's like the equipment difference was a big thing here. And it's like Ragson did get stunned. Sanji is out of range to do the shade completing. Ragson lands the shade. And Ragson has got all the time in the world to do as much damage as he wants, getting a full combo. And the damage over time effects on Sanji is there, getting the lore off. And with all the damage over time effects, all the debuffs happening to Sanji right now, I don't think Sanji's going to recover enough HP to survive a second combo of this.
Looks like he's regenerating enough to not die right now, but yeah, I mean, second combo is coming, so.
I mean, the big thing there was Sanji was trying to use Shade. Ragson managed to get out of range of it, and yeah.
Wait! Look at that! He missed!
What? Wow.
And now Sanji has time to regenerate. Okay, so that's gonna be at least one full combo from Sanji. Is that gonna be enough, though? Is that gonna be enough?
Usually one combo isn't enough. Ragson is mostly MP, so I think he can survive one combo. So this is going to come down to Sanji has to end it here, or else he is going to be stuck in a repeat of a double combo again. So it all comes down to the damage output of Sanji right now.
Yeah, it looks like Ragson does not care too much about the damage, to be honest.
Well, the other thing you got to remember is that Ragson will not have much MP to do a full combo afterwards. Unfortunately, Sanji was not able to remove enough MP, so I think Ragson should be able to do maximum damage output here.
And there's the lure Mace of people now teleporting around, looking who can nag the other a little bit with damage, but that's just Ragson with his damage coming out. Boom, Sanji has lost.
Yeah, it was good. A massive chance to turn that around, and yeah, it just came down to the fact Ragson still had enough mana to be able to dish out all the damage.
Absolutely.
Can you please fix my hit, Celty and Ice? Thank you. Well, if you want to fix your hit, I would highly recommend upgrading your gloves.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What's your suggestion, Celty? How can he improve his hit?
Get good.
Yeah, get good. Maybe your character should wear some... I was going to suggest, maybe your character should wear some glasses. Maybe you just can't see for shit.
Essences!
Essences.
Oh, there's the next match already. And it was a super fast damage burst combo from Eisen. And looks like Iwin Judger will be his next meal, frankly.
Yeah, we do get out of range for the Shade. And I think it's just about too late for the Shade. Yeah, I don't understand. The Shade wasn't used earlier. I'm guessing he was stunned very quickly.
I think he was.
Eisen smartly ran away to get out of the range of the Shade from actually landing. That gave him enough time to do another 2 auto attacks. So, smart plays there. So we got I Need Love for Nabu. We got the Lone Gladiator, who seems to be stomping everyone right now. How will he do against a Shaman?
I think Saints are a bit of a weak spot for Gladiators.
I definitely agree, like, Priests especially are definitely a weak spot. I always think Shaman is all about how well you can manage your mana. Because if you go too much on the attack, you don't have enough to heal. And if you heal too much, you have nothing to attack with. Now, one thing that does make this a big difference is the fact that Revenant's Curse can reduce the MP of the Gladiator, which, as Gladiator doesn't have much MP already, it's pretty impacting.
And I think in this case, I Need Love is going for, or was trying to go for time. So wait until the Armor of Light runs out. But Nabu wouldn't just let him go like that. So he's fully bursting his combo out. And I Need Love is just trying to gain some distance. Probably trying to regenerate a little bit of HP. Sees that the Armor of Light is probably about to run down or run out. And
yeah,
now it's about
Nabu's
the time.
run out of mana. So Nabu's got no mana here, and Gladiator's got hardly any HP here. So yeah, if the Gladiator was able to use a Shield Bash one last time, he may have been able to get enough HP to survive and outlast it.
Yeah, hardly, because we saw Nabu doing about 1.2k of auto hit damage, so and he still had 42k HP, so that even a gladiator cannot bring down 42k in a matter of 3 seconds.
Very true. So next round we got Sniper v Shaman. Giiku. I always find these matchups. Miss on sniping, a miss on frame smash, miss on shooting Nova.
Crazy.
Everything is missing. Literally, the entire combo of the sniper was missed.
I think Lobogos does have a little bit of a damage with hitting. We saw that in the past few PvPs as well. So that's maybe where you see those people are not using any dexterity, not using any of the Explorer passive skills that increase your hit. That's gonna be, I think that was Eagle Eye is what it's called.
Yeah. So concentration, I believe, is also one.
Concentration and the hit chain.
I'm thinking of a completely different one, I think. You got hit chain, you got Eagle Eye, yeah. I'm thinking of a completely different game.
Yeah, bro. I think concentration was the passive for avoidance, wasn't it?
Probably, yes. But yeah, hit chain, not many people skill hit chain because the skill points invested for the hit in return is not good enough to invest that many skill points. And with Eagle Eye, most people only skill 2 points to get the extra 1 meteor range. A lot of people don't try to max Eagle Eye and mostly go for Dex instead.
And hello, Jumper. Good evening. Right, so we have Rebecca versus Tatsumaki. Again, a excavator versus sniper fight.
Yeah, and we got the Crimson off really early, so this is basically free time for Rebecca to do damage.
Yeah.
That's the annoying thing about Crimson is like you can't really do any damage when you got Crimson on unless you're confident you can survive.
And I see Rebecca just did the right thing. Right about when she knew that Crimson Dust was running out, she stunned. That's exactly what I mean. Timing your stuns. You use Crimson Dust, you don't stun the opponent, because either they will do damage and receive it back, or they will not do any damage and you have free time. And then when Crimson Dust runs out, you stun the opponent so they can do as little damage as possible until you have the Crimson Dust back up. Exactly what you need to do as an excavator. Very well played.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about knowing your skills, knowing when they're going to end, and setting yourself up to do another combo afterwards.
Yep. And next match is Iwan versus Anjorin. Anjorin.
So we'll see how this matchup goes. We'll see if it's going to be the same sort of case. If the excavator is going to do as she said and start working out when their skill times are and planning ahead.
I think Iwan doesn't really use Crimson Dust.
Maybe not. Can we move wings, please?
Can we move wings?
It looks like someone has... Yes. It looks like...
Oh, yeah.
Does have a spirit wings on, so he will quickly kill himself just to remove the bus of other players.
Why is the chat black and white? The chat is censored from my part. Because people like to write funny stuff when this chat is not censored.
So it looks like eventually, yep, the sniper has died, and that will remove the D-bus. Well, the bus, sorry, not the D-bus.
Nope, I1 doesn't win. That was just to remove the buffs. Ooh!
Imagine if that counted as the win. I'll be fuming. I'll be like, no, what? Can't do that to me.
When we will see Ice PvPing? Ice, when will we see you PvPing?
When there's someone on the game who's worth my time to PvP.
Wow! You guys heard it here. Oh, wait, the match has started. Let's go. There comes the stun from I1, and then the sniping damage output from God, how's the name? Anjurin? Anjurin? And there's a Crimson Dust, so he cannot really do any damage at the moment. I want taking full advantage of this. Stunning and burst shot.
Yeah. In this case, I1 wasn't actually linking or coordinating his stuns with Crimson, so I think he's just quite confident with this matchup.
Yeah.
Quite confident that the outcome will be his win.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can see that when an excavator starts doing whatever during Crimson Dust, that's when you know that he doesn't really care. He knows he's gonna win. Which he did in this case.
We have got Ragson asking you to check his pet name. I'm still shocked you still kept that pet name for about 2 years now, is it?
Teacher Flux.
Yeah.
And we have our beloved vegan.
Vegan. Well, technically, he's not vegan anymore. He's out for meat.
True. We need a name change.
The vegan wins for once, please. Come on, guys. Support the vegans. Let the vegans win.
We believe in you, vegan. You can do it.
You can do this. If you win this, you know, then
you'll get a name change for free.
If he wins this now,
don't
get me into this. This is on you.
No,
this is on you.
It's your idea.
My idea.
Yeah.
Do you want to say what my idea would be? Everyone on the server singing "Happy Birthday" because it's your birthday today, isn't it?
No one's supposed to know.
Oh, oops, sorry.
No one's supposed to know that I'm old.
Oh yeah, I mean you've got the white hair now. You've got the glasses. Have you got the wrinkles now?
No. I still look perfect. Thank you very much, Ragson. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And even Vegan had time during the PvP to say happy birthday.
Thank you, Vegan. And thank you, Smoka. And thank you, One Girl Wrecking Crew. Thank you, guys. Oh, God.
So, guys, I think we should all sing happy birthday.
Yeah, you go ahead, Ice Flux. I want to hear you sing.
I'll do that privately for you later.
No. I want to hear it now. I'm pretty sure everyone else want to hear it as well.
Privately, okay? I'll do that later.
Right.
I'll add in a bit of an extra thing later too.
So Vegan is still alive, and you know it looks like he's about to win. Oh God. Vegan, can you please just lose this one and win the next one? Vegan, please. I don't have a name change.
This is what happens when you tell a player, if you win this, we'll give you this. Vegan got all serious, and now you're eating your words.
Oh God, he hasn't won yet. Oh, okay, there's the lure. Oh God, let me catch up with the chant. I think we can drink Turkish coffee together in the future. I've had Turkish coffee in the past. It's all right.
What's the difference between Turkish coffee and coffee?
I don't know.
Like,
you're the barista,
why do you,
not
it's
me.
like if people go around saying, "Hey, this is British coffee." Like,
no. It's just you know, you remember the taste, but you don't know what's different. But thank you. I won Enis. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Just like that, Aelia has got full HP back. We are halfway through this PvP. So
yes, we are.
Will Vegan be able to stay alive? Will he be able to do the damage? So Celtic gives him a free name change.
Problem is, Vegan doesn't have a lot of damage, and Ayala was able to regenerate all the HP. And it's just bursting out a lot of damage. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, this is the issue. It's the case of, even if Vegan can survive for all the MP to run out, give it 5 seconds, they'll just do another shade, get all the MP back, and GG. And Vegan is running low on mana now. He's used a lot of it on the hills. We've still got 2 minutes on the clock, so...
And Vegan is trying to regenerate a little bit of HP. There, ooh, okay, Armor of Light. That's another chance for Vegan right there to pull something off.
It is, but they're allowing Aelia, whatever, to get mana back.
Yep.
And they managed to get a good chunk of their mana back too, so...
But this could also end up being a draw, because we have only 1 minute and 25 seconds left.
which would be quite ironic, wouldn't it? It's like when Vegan doesn't fight back, it's a draw. When he does fight back, it's a draw.
Well, but he had the chance to win. It's just I think he let a little bit too much time for Ayala to recover. I think that was a little bit of an issue. But now it looks like it's a bit down to a auto hit fight. And Ayala is... See, now they're doing it again. They're just regenerating. That's a big mistake. If Vegan was going, I think Vegan could have done a little bit more.
Yeah. They've
a little bit more aggression.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Around 30 seconds to end this. They should be going all out right now because, you know, else this will be a draw. Can Vegan do the damage in time?
If Vegan would have gone a bit more aggressive earlier, I think he could have pulled it off.
No, I think it looks like they seem to be both pretty happy with a draw.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Vegan's even running away. Like, I just want to draw. I'm happy.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. That'll be a draw.
And just to make sure, Armor of Light incoming. And the entire combo does last 15 seconds, so this combo will be the last play of this PvP.
Yeah.
Make +1 min, please. Unfortunately, the
that's
stay is at 5 minutes, so it will only be 5 minutes.
What? You will leave?
Draw equals 0 points? No, so a draw is basically worked out by each person's points. So if you've got, let's say, 1,000 points and the other person's got 1,200 points, if you draw, the lower person with 1,000 points will still gain a few points. It's basically down to how far apart you guys are in the points. If you're very close together, then you will not gain anything or lose anything from the draw.
Right. So next match we have Arlequina versus Leo Demon.
Leo Demon. That's another new name. I haven't seen that one either.
Me neither.
It reminds me of a song. Can you think of the song I'm thinking of?
Leo Demon? A song?
Well, mainly the demon. Oh, the one shot.
Wow.
The Protection of Mana came out. The Chains of Light stopped the Protection of Mana coming out, and Leo Demon did not activate Protection of Mana before the PvP started. Huge misplay there. Yet again, another one of those misplays we are seeing.
Is the Florensia community active? Let's ask the community manager.
No, they're not. What? No, the community is very active. So usually peak times, we do get a good 400 players on Lux Plus, and we get a good 400 players on the Burst server. There are a lot more active players than that, but those are the rough peak time numbers.
So peak time means as in concurrent
as
players?
Peak time basically means during the busiest times throughout the day. So the highest number of active players playing at the same time is that number. Okay. But in general speaking, there's a lot more people who play the game than just that.
Great. I played Florensia 8 years ago and I missed it. You see, we have a lot of people coming back these days that are saying exactly the same. A lot of old players who are finding, luckily and fortunately, are finding their way back to Florensia and saying exactly the same. I played a long time ago. I would, how is it looking these days? I would like to play a little bit again, you know, be it for nostalgia reason or just to see what's going on. So yeah, there's a lot of people coming back. It's great to see.
And what you guys may have heard a lot in the past of was you're all waiting for updates, you're all expecting new things. I can say now, especially this year and especially last year, a lot of new things have been added to Florensia and a lot of new changes are being done actively. So if you're planning to get back into Florensia and hoping for improvements, they are coming soon.
Yeah, you can check out just real quick, you can check out the Steam page or you can check out the Discord server where you can see the past patch notes so you can get a feeling of what's going on at the moment.
Meanwhile, my client just crashed.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, all right. And it's a very close matchup here. Lonery versus Iwan still going on, and Iwan trying to rest right now. If you can get the rest off, it's a good idea. No, he can't. And is he gonna have enough damage? Very close right here. Looks like 1000 HP, 300 HP, and that's a win for I1. That was a matter of about 300 HP for I1, and Lonery was down to 0. Very good PvP indeed. You missed a good fight right there, Ice.
Yeah, I think I'm about to log on right in the middle of the PvP too.
Right, so that looks like it was the second round completed. So now we're having a short break to see, to gather the participants for the third round. And that's not what I wanted to open up. Thank you very much. Let's see what's going on now. Eisen, still with 19 wins and 2 losses. I won! Woohoo! An excavator on the second spot. I'm very proud of you. 13 wins and 2 losses. Tenno on the third spot with 11 wins and, well, the 1 loss, which was due to him hitting the potion button. Very unfortunate right there. Followed by I Win Judger, Nobi, Arlequina, Naboon, Rebecca. Oh, Lancia and Sanji. Okay. So there's a lot moving up and down on the spots at the moment. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, they were all very close on the rankings, so it's not surprising that we see a lot of changes.
Thank you, Eisen.
Do you like the little party board going on there?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, guys. Thanks, Ice. Thanks, Ragson. Celtic gonna make me cry. Why? What did I do? Same here. I played over 10 years ago and I just started again. Oh, that's great to hear. Welcome back.
Oh,
great to have you back.
I1 is giving you a shout out and chat right now.
Wait. Oh, I see that. Oh my god, guys, calm down. I said he messed up. Who messed up?
Okay, back to hiding. Right, I just need to quickly sort out my setup again, don't I?
Oh, wait. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's because he actually had accidentally used the HP mana potion. So yeah, that's a bit. I guess you can call that messing up. Okay, Discord. Thank you very much. I like your input.
Celti, you should be able to sort out your overlay again.
Yep, it's working. Thank you.
Perfect. There we go.
And looks like we're getting the names for the third round now.
I mean, how can this vegan, a candy stick skewer and a cat outfit actually kill someone? That was my question.
It's I don't know. I mean, I think we can clearly say that vegan has won our hearts this season.
Is there a reward for most
wholesome?
Most, yeah. Is there an award for that?
Name change.
If you keep promising these things, LT, they're going to ask you to deliver them. This is not on my head. This is on yours.
A good salad.
A good salad.
A good salad. At the end of this season, a good salad.
Wait, you can actually cook? That's news to me.
Yeah. Of course I can.
Explains where you get takeaways all the time.
So, we have the names for the third round. Lancia, Mace, Simon Judder. No, it's about the same amount of participants as the previous rounds.
Yep, it looks like it will be the same.
Celti, I didn't forget your promise. Listen, that lasted for the last PvP match, okay? Unfortunately, you lost.
What Celti's trying to say is that he got very nervous that you nearly won the last PvP, so he doesn't want to make the same mistake.
No. I mean, he got me a little bit right there. That was looking very close.
I mean, you got really worried. You're just like, oh no, please.
Just lose this one. Oh god.
Imagine that. Celti, everyone. Asking a player to lose purposely. Nice sportsmanship.
Unbelievable. Right, looks like we're getting started with the third round. And we better get going because I believe you only have 25 minutes left, Ice.
I do, but I can delay the person I'm meeting. They're not that
Arlecchino versus Vegan.
So,
I mean, it's not
Straight
clear
away.
if you're joking or not. Oh, you cannot tell if I'm joking or not? All right, I'll try to put more effort into my voice.
Be more sarcastic. You gotta be really sarcastic.
Oh, no. One girl wrecking crew. Okay. No, not me. All right. I'm sorry. I was worried there for a minute. The HB Celtic keyword were good. Well, I'm glad. Did you get more participants than usual? You know, one thing that comes with age is back pain. My back feels so stiff. I'm old. I don't want to be old.
Unfortunately, old age comes to us all.
Yeah. So looks like Arlecchino is missing. No, there she is. Or he.
Cool. The question of the day: can Vegan win a match?
I think that's rather the question of the season.
Have they actually won a game yet? I think it's just been draws and losses. Hasn't it?
Yeah, I think one draw and everything else was lost. No, 2 draws by now. 2 draws and everything else was a loss.
And this is a Shaman Priest matchup. So this matchup can actually be a never-ending matchup.
You always say that the shamans have the was that one skill that reduces the MP?
Revenant's Curse. It decreases over about, I think it's like 2040 damage or 2040 HP and mana over 20 seconds. But the difficult thing with that is that if the priest has got enough mana, they can actually sustain themselves with Master Recovery. So this does pretty much come down to how well you can conserve your mana.
Yeah, but Vegan being a full support priest without really any sort of damage output is heavily relying on mana, so any reduction in it will hurt the sustainability.
This just becomes who can win the auto attack war.
Probably, yeah. That's what it looks like. Oh, okay, there comes the lightnings. Quite a bit of damage, but Vegan just doesn't really care a lot.
Yeah, and this is the thing, like, even though he's forced to use instant recovery in these situations, as soon as he can land one Master Recovery...
Oh, but looks like...
No, that's over.
Yeah.
No,
so...
I think he's divided at like 200 HP.
Oh, okay. No, that was it. No. But that's the thing with Vegan. As soon as Armor of Light runs out, Vegan has a hard time staying alive.
Very true. It's pretty much the same as when vegans don't have meat. Hard time to stay alive. I don't mean to offend anyone, I'm sorry.
Iwan versus Tatsumaki-chan for the next fight.
Maybe next week, Vegan will win. I think I offended you, Vegan. I'm so sorry for offending you.
No. We established that Vegan is not a vegan. No, they said that like a few weeks ago. I remember we asked. Anyways, Tatsumaki-chan versus Iwan. Iwan being a very extremely strong opponent. And Tatsumaki-chan trying to pull out all the damage they can. But Iwan is just running around, playing a little bit, stunning, pulling out the damage. And there comes the Gunkata. That's it.
Yeah. And this is very similar to last time. It was like the hits weren't hitting Iwan. The skills weren't hitting, and Iwan was just very confident yet again, and just continuously kept on damaging. If an excavator doesn't play smartly VU, then yeah, it's not going to be a good ending.
Iwan? Oh God. Your Japanese accent is way better than French. Non, mon français est très bien.
You can speak Japanese?
No, I can't. Rebecca versus Lancia. I mean, I don't see the Crimson Dust. Why is there no Crimson Dust?
Sometimes, I don't know if this is what happened here, but sometimes if you interrupt the animation at the very last second, it can actually stop the skill from going through.
Okay.
It may have shown that the skill was complete, and it may not have fully completed in time in actual fact. But I have no way of knowing if that is fully true, as I
Okay.
do not have the cast timers right in front of me.
And this round is going very quickly. You have to create a challenge on who pronounces foreign languages better.
Wait. If they said better, right? That doesn't mean correctly. It can be as funny too, right?
I guess. I don't know what's supposed to be better. I guess
I don't know. I think Ragson would probably beat you. He does speak a lot of languages.
He does?
Yeah, he does.
All
I
right.
think Ragson speaks about 4 languages quite well.
Wow, that's
Or
amazing.
can at least type them really well.
It's always fascinated with me, people who can speak or write or talk a lot of languages.
Yeah. Talking about Ragson, he's currently whipping Momonga.
What about you guys? How many languages do you speak?
I can speak 3.
3.
Yes.
Which ones, if you don't mind me asking?
I can speak a secret one, which I will not say as it's a personal one. English, and I can also speak just a tiny bit of broken English. That counts.
Broken English.
That was a joke. No, I mostly speak 2 languages. I can speak English and I can speak a second language, but I won't say the second.
Okay. I actually speak 3, by the way. English, French, Italian, and know some German, but something hard as it. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. That's great.
How many languages can you speak? How many languages can you speak?
I speak 3 languages. I speak German, English, and Portuguese fluently. And then, due to Portuguese, I also understand Spanish a little bit at least. So, yeah.
Oh. Interesting. Meanwhile, it looks like we have got Tenno v Labugos.
Oh, God. No. I'm going to remove that. That's not going to be in the chat.
I didn't even get to read it in time. wait. I quickly copy and paste this. Thank you. I want to see what it said.
That means I'm not chewing gum during class.
Yeah, that's what the translator said.
Okay.
I do not chew gum in class. I chew gum in class.
So I can remember my very first French class was, and I'm not even kidding, my very first French class, we were talking about rulers and bags. So we were saying, I'm going to put a ruler into my bag, which, if I remember correctly, was dans mon sac à dos, il y a une règle. I think that's how it was.
Could we have a French person confirm this?
Correct. There you go.
That's like your French lessons paid off.
Over 10 years ago, and I still remember it.
10 years ago? Jesus, you're old.
Yeah. Anyways, we should, I think, focus more on the PvP.
Yes, we should, especially because this is a PvP League stream. We can always do our small talk for the other stream you got planned.
Absolutely. Which, we still need to do that. Actually, true.
I'm free whenever. I've got the time, I think.
You do? Are you sure?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I can try to make time for it.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be great if you could start this week.
Yeah. Definitely. This week will be a really good time to do it. Especially as it's double XP.
Right. Still going on. Maybe that's a good point for the all the newcomers again, or the people that are coming back. We currently have double XP running, so you guys can level up real quick.
However, I believe it ends very shortly.
It's probably gonna end next week, yes, sir.
Yes. I'm not sure if it was tomorrow it's ending, or if it was actually Wednesday it's ending.
That I cannot disclose yet.
I can find out, but I'm not going to disclose either.
Right, so next match, Nabu versus I Win Judger. Both of them actually creeping up the ladder real quick at the moment.
Yeah, so another Shaman v Noble matchup. Shaman's got a lot of HP.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they do. I Win Judger going for the running around, teleporting around, waiting until light... Oh, God, I always forget that name. Armor of Light runs out. And is that going to be a combo, or is that just going to be to win some time? It's just going to be to win some time. Okay.
See, I don't understand fully why they don't try to do a bit of a combo here, because they're going to have to... They're going to get their cooldowns up in time before the next combo anyway. So I think they're just trying to stay very safe and passive and just stay away from the Shaman whilst they can have armor. Because what we saw last time was the Shaman who got a stun last time did a good 20k damage to MP from touch of death.
Yeah.
So it's very scary when a Shaman lands a stun, touch death, and change you.
You have a nice evening, Jumper. Thanks for staying around. Right. Oof. That was 2 crits at the same time.
Yeah, and Nabu is really soaking up this damage quite well, actually.
Yeah, even without the Armor of Light.
Ooh, we got the Chain to Light. We're having Nabu able to get some damage, but it's not really affecting I Win Judge too much right now.
Not too much, yeah. And yeah, there comes the lure. That's what I was expecting. And now both participants have the time to regenerate HP and MP, so it's going to be interesting to see. I Win Judge is most likely going to pull out an entire combo. And the question is that going to be enough to bring Nabu down from his, right now, 22k HP?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to look a bit tight. And Nabu's just probably going to heal as soon as, as soon as Shade is out. Their heals will come. Oh, okay. Oh, that was just barely enough. That was just right when Shade ended. That was just enough damage to bring Nabu down from 22k HP.
I Win Judge does win in the end, though.
Yes, sir.
So we've got Mace v Sanji now. Is that Sniper versus MK, if I remember rightly?
I don't see Mace right now.
It looks like Mace is...
Oh, there they are. Yeah, Sniper.
Hiding. Clearly hiding behind the crowd.
And I think Tiki would have been very happy with Mace's choice of dress.
Yeah, a nice foxtail.
Yep.
I'm still pretty surprised they still don't have a fox suit. You know, they got the foxtail. Just make a fox outfit too.
That would look so cute.
Yeah, I think everyone would dress up as foxes.
Ooh, that was a 9k sniping right there, but that's not enough. And Sanji has the shade going on, and the question is that going to be enough?
Yeah, so the thing is though, even if you get the shade off, as soon as this ends, you got the lure as well. So there we go, we got the lure off, and now Sanji's got enough time. And they don't need to wait for this entire 30 seconds. All they need to do is wait for 4 skills or 3 skills to be off cooldown. That should be enough to do the damage needed. They'll wait for the shade, and then they'll wait for 3 last skills probably, and then just do the entire combo again. They don't actually need to wait this entire combo.
Yeah, definitely not.
But yeah, the 9k sniping was there. Now, if they got a burst shot, if they were able to get the burst shot done beforehand, then got the sniping off, they may have just been able to have enough time to do a shooting over or something and do the damage needed to actually win this one.
There comes the win.
But yeah, Sanji does win this one in the end. Ragson is very proud of you for not forgetting the time today.
Yeah, see, Ragson, I had a talk with Iceflux last week, and he said if I continue forgetting the timer, he would kick me out of, the PvP league. So I kind of just don't have a choice.
Look, Greg, that's not fully what I said. I did threaten you a bit, but that's not fully what I said. I just said, what's the polite way of saying what I said in a non-rude way?
What was what? Sorry?
What is the politer way of saying what I said in a PG-13 way?
I think there is no other way. There is no.
Let's just say me and Seldy had some very close personal words, and it ended with how every one of our conversation goes. Imagine you're having a conversation with me, and I'm telling you something. It goes like that.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you don't know where you are.
Very true. Meanwhile, we have got Eisen versus Lickin, and
Lickin just missed the Lord of Incubus.
yeah, that was huge. I mean,